this is Naomi with Sword and Steel, and I am just wanting to show you what you can do, what you can expect from the Into the Dark Kill Team terrain. My favorite part about it is that it is extremely sturdy as separate pieces, which there are many of with countless possible combinations. And once built, you can literally pick it up and go with it if you don't want to separate the pieces mid-campaign. But it is also very simple to deconstruct. Even after you construct your layout, if you want to change it, you can fix it very quickly. It matches well with Necromunda terrain, and matches well with the pipes and other Mechanicus terrain. Every joining piece that you'll have to take apart and put back together are all very solid. The caps keep everything in place, even if everything gets loose over time, the caps will still keep it in place exactly where you want it to be. It was really well thought out because of the various options that you have for doors and walls and connector pieces and accessories. You don't feel restricted when you want to build something a certain way. The portals, the doors, can be kept closed or be pushed open. They have complete mobility. And there are rules in the Into the Dark booklet that allows your fighters to use actions to open or close the doors, making the terrain very interactive and in an intuitive way. For painting, there are so many details that you could just paint over with black and then metal, or you can finely detail them. The places that will inevitably lose paint over time, as you would expect for anything painted and disassembled and assembled on a regular basis, are for the most part just the joins, which would make any paint loss invisible, as well as the caps. The caps are definitely going to be losing paint over time, so I would suggest priming all of this in black first, followed by a silver metal, so that when it does have wear on it, and it will have wear on it inevitably, you'll not only be able to go for long periods and not see it, but you will only have to fix it up once in a while with more silver paint. I would definitely love to have more than one kit of this, but for a kill team size game, you absolutely have enough to be satisfied with whatever arrangement you want to create. And in the Into the Dark booklet comes missions that show you exactly how to build your battlefield for that particular mission, with each piece being labeled in the book so that you can find and lay out your battle just as they suggest. And there are also explanations of any bonus rules you might like to use when fielding this particular terrain. I think it really adds to the kill team feel of close quarter combat with a small amount of miniatures. I really enjoy this terrain for that feature. Overall, I am actually far happier with this terrain than I expected to be. I will absolutely be painting it up and using it in my future kill team games, maybe most all of them in the future, because I love the idea of shutting the door on someone to hide from them and forcing them to open it up again just so they can see me. I think that is really fun. I think it'll bring up the intensity of the game, and it'll allow for more of that nice combat with the parries and strikes and so on that I think the new kill team did very well. You tell me what you think, and if you have any questions, make certain to comment below. Alright, that is all I wanted to tell you. When there's good terrain, I'm going to tell you about it, because love it. I am super excited to extend upon this. There is no reason whatsoever, realistically, for me to get more of these kits, but I really hope they make up more of these kits. They're so likely going to be making I assume that they're going to eventually make it so you can just buy this kit separate. But the kit is just so good as a way to get into Kill Team, I have got to say. Because the Lite rules are online, I have that in the description. In the description, download the Lite rules and use the Into the Dark book, and that is all that you need to play Kill Team. You've got everything in the box. You can use the core rule book, but it's a little bit intense for anyone who's brand new to wargaming, so I think going ahead with the Lite rules would be simpler, and then the extra rules that are in here make for such a fun kill team. I am so excited to give you a better glance when I actually put a battle report out on it. It's really enjoyable. I hope you found this video useful, if you did, make certain to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you had any questions, as I said, make certain to comment below. I will be putting out a separate video about the models and what they look like up close and personal once assembled, and what your options are, because you're not going to be able to assemble all of the different varieties. There will be some restrictions, so that video will be telling you what the restrictions are, and I'm going to be assembling it the way that I would want to play it in Kill Team, so I'll touch on that. I just really wanted to get a video just about this perfect little set of terrain out. There is so much plastic in this kit, but you should let me know what you think in the comments below. I will catch you in the next video. Okay, bye. As always, thank you for the support. I love mobile terrain. Look at that. One hand. One hand. I mean, I wouldn't generally suggest doing it this way because, you know, it's plastic and it might warp or whichever at some point because of it. But if you do it this way, it literally is quite happy to be like this. And completely modular. You can change it to be whatever shape that you want it to be. Well, I mean, it's angular. It's the inside of a ship. There's no curves or anything like that. But love it. This is my favorite part.